Dear students, welcome back to my channel. We already have come up with new topic in this video such as social insects, useful insects, harmful insects and how to keep insects away. Okay, so let's start with social insects. In this chapter we will discuss about the social insects, especially ants and bees. Some of them are social and you can say they are useful, and most of them are harmful insects. So the ants and bees, they are only the social insects. Why they are social? you know we, the human beings, live in a colony, right? So similarly, they don't live alone. The purpose of living together in their colonies is to get protection from enemies and share food, work and shelter. So bees, ants, they are the social insects. They live in a large, well organized colonies, right? You know, both ants and bees live in the colonies that consist of at least a queen, few males, and several female workers. Clear? Ants live in colonies that may range from few ants to a large number of ants. They dig their ant hills. You know, in this picture, you can see this is the ant hills, right? Made by their muds, dirty sand or fallen logs. Ants can be seen in and around houses. They enter the houses in search of food, such as sugar, bread, and other food items. There is an interesting thing: only the queen of their colonies can lay eggs. Okay, so they are divided into three parts: queen, some males, and some female workers. You know, queen ants spends all her life in laying eggs. A few winged male, you know, n- here the male ants, they have wings. A few winged male ants help the queen ants in laying eggs, and there are thousands of wingless female worker ants gather food, take care of eggs, and maintain the colony. Similarly, this is another picture of bees. They live in beehives. Honeybees live in together in hives. The number of bees in a colony depends upon seasonal changes, while their survival is based on good food supply. Right? They can grow in natural and tamed environments. Mostly honeybees prefer living in orchards, gardens, and other areas where there are large number of flower gardens. Similarly, the queen bees, male bees, and the females, worker bees are in a beehives. They do the same thing. That's why they are ants and bees are called social insects. They live in together. Human beings live in together in a colony. Similarly, in this manner, social insects such as ants and bees, they live in a colony. They live in together. Right? Now, we will talk about useful insects. Some insects are very useful to us. They help us in many ways. You can see the picture. This is a beeswax, right? Here, beeswax, we can get honey and beeswax from beehives. Beeswax is used to make different uh, products like candles, soap, crayons. What is crayons? You can, I think, when you draw a picture using the pastel color, they are also called the crayons. So with the help of the beeswax, we can make candle also skin products. There are another useful insects such as silkworms. You can see the picture, the silkworms. We get silk from the silkworms, right? Other some useful insects. Many insects can eat dead plants, animals, and clean up the environment. There is another most charming flying insects. It is dragonfly. Why they are charming? They don't sting or bite. They don't even carry germs or disease, right? And they help in keeping the number of mosquitoes under control. That's why they are very charming, most charming flying insects and useful insects. So very few insects are useful insects, and most of them are harmful insects. So let's talk about harmful insects. So first of all, it will come housefly. You know, when houseflies sit on a garbage or animal, they gather germs, right? They carry the disease causing germs on their feet and bodies. When these flies sit on any food item, the germs are passed on to the food, and these germs are transmitted to the humans when they consume such infected food or water. Disease like diarrhea, cholera, jaundice get spread by these houseflies. So, such as diseases, diarrhea, jaundice, cholera, and many of them, they get spread by these diseases get spread by the houseflies. So we should never eat uncovered food as it is likely to have germs in it, right? And the next very dangerous, you know, harmful insects, that is mosquito. Mosquitoes and some other insects spread disease through bites. Diseases like malaria, dengue are spread through mosquito bites. The Aedes mosquito spread dengue. Anopheles mosquito, they spread malaria, right? Female Anopheles mosquito. When a mosquito bites a sick person, it sucks the infected blood from the person. When this mosquito bites a healthy person, it transforms the germs of the disease into the blood of that person. Only some types of mosquitoes spread this disease. Malaria, whatever I told, malaria is spread by the bite of female Anopheles mosquito, and the dengue is spread by the Aedes mosquito. So very dangerous, harmful insects. Now we will talk about termites, lice. Termites are the silent destroyers. They like to eat wood and damage wooden structures such as furniture. In Bengali, we would say uipoka, right? They cause great damage to buildings by digging tunnels in the walls. So to prevent these damages, we color them, right? We use color. Now what about lice? Lice are the teeny wingless insects, very tiny or teeny wingless insects that live on the head of the humans. They crawl and suck small amounts of blood from the scalp. Their bite causes itching on the scalp. Right? In Bengali, lice is called ukun. Now, there are some more insects, cockroaches. They are called nocturnal insects. That is the insects that are active at night. They are mostly found near the waste deposits or where the food is available. They hide themselves under the mats in drains. They carry germs and transfer them to our food. Eating this food can cause dysentery and allergies. And another thing, bed bugs are small wingless insects that feed on the blood of humans. They usually live under the sofas and the bed mattresses in our homes, and their bite causes rashes on the skin. Right? Now, some tips to keep insects away. Here, keep all the drains of your house clean, especially the kitchen and bathroom. Insects transmit germs causing diseases such as cholera, typhoid, malaria, dysentery. Dysentery is it's called loose motion. So certain steps are to be taken to keep insects away. So first of all, keep all the drains of your house clean, and especially of kitchen and bathroom. Living houses surroundings area should be dry and clean. Make sure the garbage cans are closed properly. Right? So garbage items, garbage cans, where we used to put the garbages in a garbage pot or cans, so it must be closed properly. Don't allow standing water to get collected during rainy season, otherwise dengue mosquitoes, that is Aedes mosquitoes, they spread dengue virus. Right? Use insect repellents for protection from insect bites and stings. They can be applied to clothing, shoes, and mosquito nets. Right? Such as we can use Odomos, right, to prevent ourselves from biting the mosquitoes. Right? Avoid eating food from the roadside vendors or stalls. Pest control can be done to avoid bed bugs. Hair and body should be cleaned properly. Lice treatment can be done. Okay, And the most important, food items and drinking water should be kept covered, right? You know, use chemicals called insecticides, pesticides to destroy insects and pests. Insecticides are, they are chemical. We use chemical to destroy the germs, fungus, bacteria, and disease of the plants. So we use the pesticide. Insecticide, we use some insecticides used to specifically target and kill the insects, right? And some natural methods to keep insects away. For example, we can keep dried neem leaves in clothes or apply neem or kerosene oil in wooden furniture. We can use lemon juice or vinegar can be spread along the path of ants to keep them away, and mint leaves also helps in keeping ants and flies away, right? So we have finished our we have finished this chapter. So keep learning, and if you have facing any problems, then you can ask me in the live class, right? In the next class we will discuss the exercise of this chapter. So go through this video and try to understand, and especially please listen my words and keep following. Thank you.